Good evening. Welcome to this Rijnaars Motorsports stream. You are here for the season 4. Round 1 will be shortly joining the track at Silverstone. As always, welcome to the stream. So my name's Aidan. We'll be one of your commentators this evening, going through all the action and hopefully keeping you somewhat entertained with the developments of our two 30-minute sprint races this evening. And I promised I wouldn't call him this, so I'm not going to call him a certain lapdog, but he is absolutely awesome. And yet again, here with me this evening, the wonderful Rob Racing Psycho. Good evening, Rob.
Good evening, Aidan. It's a pleasure to be here again, and yeah, it's a good start of season 4, I think.
I think so.
Not my favorite track, but there's a lot of drivers, so bound to bear some action on the track.
Absolutely. So we've got 15 sign-ups tonight for this season. A really good turnout for everyone in the community. Really looking forward to see what they can do. And we're just going to jump to track now. We've got about a minute and a half of practice left. I think we're just going to skip the session forward onto the next session. I think everyone's had enough practice. Rob, do you want to do the honours?
And the next session will start in 3, 2, 1, boom.
Billa bang and billa boom. Forwarding to next session. That is cool. Now we just wait for next session. And 10-minute qualifying for our 16 entrance. We've just had Damon Boss sneak in.
Cool. 16 drivers.
16 drivers this evening for qualifying. And I am just going to return to garage. It's totally professional. Wait for it to turn back to drive. And we go into the qualifying session. We do have... just want to mention, so I want to welcome back a certain driver that will surely challenge Gustaf's crown this evening, Mr. Adrian Nicolae himself, the German in the Rijnaars Motorsports branded Aston Martin there.
Mate, you can't imagine how glad I am to see him. It's been a long time, and we missed him.
Absolutely. 10-minute qualifying, folks. Good enough for a couple of laps. The qualifying session will determine the outcome of both races for the starting positions. Yep, we've got a spinner in the background.
Aiden went a bit out breath.
Went a bit of grass cutting there, and he's got his sign on the back straight, but he's back up to speed. Can you judge JDV for stealing my lucky number? Number 21, JDV.
And we can give him some extra weight.
Bit of ballast for stealing 21, just for Zach Silver.
50 kilograms.
So do 21 kilograms because it's number 21.
Yeah, that'll work.
No, stop it. You're such a...
Well, actually 22, because he stole Zach's number, and Zach now has to use 22.
You are a bad influence. Stop it.
I'll behave.
That's right. The only driver yet to depart the pit lane is Mr. Redbone, the American national, according to his registered nationality, racing with us this evening.
Maybe he's a friend of Kumar, because Kumar is an American too.
Quite potentially. It's early afternoon for them, so it's very realistic we might get some more international races in this league, which is nice to see. We are.
Would be amazing, actually.
Absolutely, we are.
We do welcome the Americans. I mean,
indeed, absolutely. We are just gonna watch Gustaf go across the line to start his first flying lap. So he goes through the middle sector, and Gustaf's going to have some challenge from Adrian, I reckon. Adrian's taken the season out, but he's come back ready and raring to go. I think he's going to have to watch himself.
I think he secretly practiced.
we shall see. We can only...
He did a boot camp with a lot of physical training and stuff.
Yeah. And he just went completely silent like Hamilton's done, you know. hasn't contacted us, hasn't told us what he's doing or what his plans were, but has just suddenly come back, like I'm sure Lewis will.
You got speculations.
Yeah. Absolutely. Jeez.
Well, let me say this. I'm sure he will too. But if he's not coming back, then my comment should be really censored.
Oh, steady. Oh, he's going to go on board with Gustaf as he goes through, just going through the new turn 1 into the new turn 3. As that's how I only need to remember the track, to the new corner numbers, not the old ones that we're racing with today. The old start finish straight is the timing line. We've just got to bear that in mind when people are on track.
Yeah, I still don't know why they've done that. I mean, it's the way they do it in real life. Formula One created just for the Formula One, and
Yeah,
the old
absolutely.
course is for all the other races, and I don't know why, but
Have no idea. Well, he just comes through the last corner as we are racing it on this game. It goes through to the
actually
start
I'm
finish
lying
line.
because the endurance races also use the new pit lane, I believe.
Ooh, I did not know that. As Gustaf crosses the line, 1:59.8. It's about 2.2 seconds of a lap quicker than what he was doing in practice. So I think he's still got time to find, and he has still got time to set another lap if he so wishes. I do believe that's what he will do. The next person to cross the line will be G Slev, who's just set a time good enough for third, but is immediately beaten by Adrian Nicolae, who's gone up into second. 2 seconds down
1.6
from,
second. Oof.
or 1.6 should I say, from Gustaf Ekström.
Yeah.
And that Aston has been nerfed the last time since the last time he's driven it. I wonder if that's just caught him out a
And the
little bit. And
BMW
there's
is
traffic,
really
and there's contact. Yay, Adrian, go careful. I'm not sure Dean Smith will be too happy with that in the McLaren, but they just got made contact going through the complex there.
not
They
cool.
both
Not cool.
no, not cool. They both continue though.
I think Kumar just spun and he cut a corner and we didn't hit well though.
Uh,
Oh, we got hit by Martin though.
oh no. Yeah,
Well,
he's gone straight back to the pits. I'm not surprised.
he has to go right now. I mean, he has 4 minutes.
He has to go. Anyone still in the pits is going to be cutting it fine to set a lap if they're still there in the next 30 odd seconds or so. They really need to get out round about. The latest they can go is out of the pits is roundabout now, really. We'll see what they can do. And you can see, oh, what's Arab doing? Completely wrong.
That's
Right across the track.
Yeah, that's a different line.
That's a very very strange interpretation of the track limits, but
yeah.
I'm sure that was just a mistake as he was trying to warm up the tyres.
It's like, I don't like this corner.
I don't like this corner. I refuse. I refuse. But he will just go out and set a lap at the minute. Gustaf Ekström is back.
Or maybe he's gotten a bit high on his own supply. I mean, Glenn Piddock.
Yep. Just a bit too much Glenfiddich whiskey there, and maybe just misinterpreted the lines there of the track limits.
Yeah, it's a bit tipsy.
He's a bit tipsy, yes. We are just going to have a look at Mr. Wout Mellis.
I think that's one of the best English words, tipsy.
Tipsy. Well, we're just going to go with Mr. Wout Mellis. He's in third at the minute, one of the new names to the seasons. He is 0.3 currently up on his lap.
Yeah, I think he's one of the youngest drivers.
I do believe so, yeah, but he might be challenging Adrian for second if he keeps this pace up. He's on for a 2 minutes 1.6, so you can find another 10th, which he does at the minute. He may be able to go up onto to beat Adrian into second.
Oh boy.
That'll be an upset for Adrian coming back from the season.
Still wondering what Kumar can do.
Yeah, we're still waiting on. We are still waiting on Kumar to see what he can do. He has just started a lap. Well, we will keep an eye.
Yeah, exactly. He just started one.
So we'll keep an eye on what Kumar will do.
Wout's
gone. Oh, had a big moment, saved it, but has lost all the time that he did gain. As he comes through the final corner and will cross the line and sets a 2 minutes and 2.7.
I mean, I love what they're doing with the updates and stuff, getting the cars closer to each other and getting them more realistic.
Yep.
But it's so hard as a driver. I mean, you get used to a car and then the update comes and it's completely different. It's hard.
Yeah, absolutely. You see, he just cuts the corner as well, loses a lot of time there. I'm just going to keep an eye on Arab. Eric Kumar is down on his best time by 1.6 seconds, now 1.7 seconds as he comes across into the new turn 1. He's really struggling to make time.
I think that's his time he didn't set, but the time he did with this corner. So
yeah.
That probably doesn't count.
No, probably not. Another thing to note, Frank Tennant's just come across the line, goes up into 4th for a new faster lap of 2 minutes 4 dead, beating Craig Whitmore into 4th place. There's very much best of the rest at the minute, judging by the times.
He always says he's a bit slow, but it also surprises me that he actually qualifies.
In very good position as well.
Yeah.
I think he favours his race pace more than his 1 lap qualifying pace.
Yeah, absolutely.
And as we're talking, I do apologise to interrupt. As we're talking about him, Red Bone goes to and just takes the 4th from him, but then Arab Kumar goes in and takes the 4th.
He takes 4th.
Everyone's fighting for best of the rest at the minute. This has been a tight midfield. That was a sequence of events.
Yeah, most definitely.
As qualifying has come to an end, we are 0 minutes on the clock for qualifying. Let's just see who is on a lap. I believe Frank Tennant is on a lap. Everyone else.
One right now,
Damon,
but he didn't improve.
Damon Boss is on a lap. He is 1.5 seconds up as he goes into the corner. He might see an improvement for him. Maybe go up into maybe challenge maybe 11th or 10th place.
Well, it's the only Lexus. So.
Brave choice for the Lexus, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Well,
it's a quick car.
It's quick.
Not a slow car, but...
When he crosses the line, he sadly doesn't improve. He stays in 13th, and I do believe that...
Well, he did improve for 2 seconds, but...
He didn't. He improved in time, but not the place, sadly.
Exactly.
The only other person on a lap is Frank Tennant as he comes through the final sector. Might see a small improvement from Frank in that Boatley.
The Jamaican Boatley.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to call it a Brazilian.
No. No, Julian. I mean, no, sorry, no. Why did I call you? I called you Drew for some reason. That's really freaky. Oh, God. Right, as we just go back into our little pre-race lobby as we wait for the sessions to tick over, and then we'll head back out ready for the formation lap. So your starting order is as follows: Gustaf Ekström on pole, with Adrian Nicolae in second, Wout Melis in third, Zach Silver fourth, Arab Kumar fifth, Redbone sixth, Frank Tennant seventh, Craig Whitmore eighth, Gislev ninth, J-Arts 10th, TDV in 11th, JDV in 12th, D Smith 13th, Damon Boss 14th, Martin Rijnaars in 15th, and thank you, Martin, for pointing that there's still one Rijnaars at the back, and Arno Brisnik in 16th. And that is our starting order. We just wait for the countdown clock to finish. We will jump back onto track shortly to just join everyone on the formation. That is 2 races this evening, 2 30-minute races, double the opportunity to score points on both races, which should keep the action nice and lively as well, and gives the drivers the opportunity to really fight it out and on 2 opportunities instead of the 1 long race. And the qualifying results will remain the same for both races. So the finishing positions that I just outlined will be the same for race 2 on this evening. And we will, as I said, we will just wait for everyone to set up their cars, and then we will join the track ready for the formation lap. So Rob, bets on who might win. Do you think Adrian will be able to come back at Gustaf from his season break?
It's very hard. They both have an immaculate race pace, which is like lap after lap after lap, very close to each other. So it's gonna be interesting to watch.
Yeah, absolutely.
I hope he can.
Yes, no, absolutely. We shall see as
Is
we.
that wrong for me? Not that I want Gustaf to lose, but
No, you don't.
I
you
hope it's
never
gonna be
want
an
Gustaf to
exciting
lose.
fair battle.
No, that's fine. As we are going to go back to the track as the drivers go out on their formation lap.
Now another question: will there be a Turn 1 mayhem or even a Maggot Beckett mayhem?
Who knows? We can only wait. But I hope not. It's a very wide turn one, so we should be okay, and hopefully not see anyone do anything silly through that turn.
Yeah, I agree. And silence your phone, please.
Yes, I just have. This is professional, guys. Honest.
We're live.
We are live. So let's have a bit of fun, shall we? Shall we grab Adrian into the com booth on his warm up lap and see what he thinks about this race coming up?
Well, he's muted.
Oh no, he's muted. How rude! How absolutely rude. Let's grab Gustaf then.
Okie dokie.
Gustaf, it's Adrian and Rob in the comms box. How are you feeling on pole?
Pretty good.
Pretty good. You have a evening, mate. You have a charging Adrian behind you, and perhaps some threat from the newbie Welt Mellis in third. Any thoughts on trying to defend from them if they do try something up into turn one? What's your game plan?
Stay alive and Kate. I am hoping for a battle though. Some kind of battle anyway.
Good lad. We'll leave you to it. Have a good race.
Yeah.
I heard from a very reliable source that he was actually qualifying with 3/4 of tank. So.
Well,
I was.
No, good, Adrian.
Adrian.
Okay.
So you might have your luck tonight.
We'll see.
Have a good one, Gustaf. Take care.
Have a good one, mate.
The panic and the stress of trying to talk to us and warm up the tyres. It's so much fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, jeez.
Well, the field is not really compact, is it?
No, exactly.
I saw some spins and...
Well, I'll tell you what. Shall we get someone from the midfield? Shall we see if Frank Tennant's up for a quick chat?
Yeah, sure. Bring him in.
Hey, Frank, it's Aidan and Rob in the comms box. Can you hear us? Frank, are you there?
Yeah, Frank is like, nope.
Nope, he doesn't want to do that. Fair enough. We will leave him be, and we'll just wait for the race to start off. Then wait for everyone to. They are just going to go down to the final set. They'll be eventually told to get in 2x2 formation.
Still in the pits. That's Martin Rijnaars.
Is Martin Rijnaars still in the pits? He is.
Let's grab him for a second.
Yeah. Martin, what's happened?
I don't know. I'm
We're not quick enough.
I think I was too far in front.
Huh.
Oh. Unless they
so you actually started the formation lap and then all of a sudden, poof, you're in the pit.
Yeah.
That's probably, yeah, that can happen.
That can happen, my friend. Well, enjoy the race once you do get going. We'll chuck you back down into the voice chat, but all the best. We'll speak again soon.
Yeah, good luck, good luck.
But do I have to do something or?
No, they will let you go. I think
It will let you go.
I hope so.
So do I.
Practice my ass off.
Take care. Have a good one. Well, you've got race 2, so don't forget that. But we're going to leave you to it.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, bless them. Right, the drivers are just coming around into the final turn. This is a good time. We're about to go green as they go over the line. They are in 2x2 formation. And we are away. 30 minutes, race 1.
Very good start by Zach there.
Exactly, does get up quite nicely. We do have Martin Rijnaars in the pit still, so we are waiting for him for start. And we are away. We're going to go to Helicam, see if we can get over the top view of this top 3 battle, where Zach Silver does make up a place and gets past everyone. Oh, Adrian and Zach goes wide into the complex, and Zach does rejoin, but in a very rather messy manner. But everyone does get through by the looks of it. It's a bit of a fighting in the background with the backfield. That looks like TDV and Red Bone fighting away in the background. But I think we're all okay for the first lap.
We are, and luckily to see Martin is also driving. So
fantastic. We've got a bit of a dive bomb from that Lambo there of Arup Kumar challenging Walt Menace. We've got Zach Silver up the inside of Adrian Nicolae. Goes very deep. We'll have to rejoin and give the place
wide.
back. But they all stay the same.
Out already pushing behind Zach Silver.
Absolutely. We are just going to see if they can challenge at all. Zach Silver doesn't have to defend, but behind Wout Melis and Arup Kumar are going at it, and Arup Kumar just can't make the move stick.
To be honest, Nicolae just pulled his switch. He was like, okay, let's get serious now.
Yeah, absolutely. Adrian Nicolae is now just slowly pulling away from everyone. But in the background, we've got J Arts trying to challenge. That's Frank Tennant for 7th and 6th place. Doesn't make anything of it, but will still remain in position. But for lap 1, this is considerably alright. We've got some battles in the background of Arrow Brisnick and Craig Whitmore fighting away. And looks like oh no, you got the place from Craig. We just missed that as we saw the front leaders going through down the back straight.
Yeah, it's an interesting battle here, side by side.
Well, they're side by side.
There's too much going on, basically.
There is. There's a lot going on. Arrow's going to go in the middle. TDV back there in the. Oh, I've gone a bit too far back. I do apologise, folks. Zach Silver's got past Wout Melis there.
Oh, Arup just went
Arup Kumar's
into that corner and he just lost it.
Exit stage right for Arup Kumar. Goes nose first into barrier. He's going to have damage. He gets the car back on the track in a safe manner. But it's dropped down to 9th place. Can I breathe yet? JDV is, looks like it's have an instant as well. JDV is off in the complex. He's trying to rejoin, but stays out of the way of Martin Rijnaars quite wisely. But it's a lot of damage on the front of that Aston.
Absolutely. Well, speaking about rejoining, Adrian is just now within a second of Ekström.
Absolutely, and look at the background. Zach Silver is having a good fight with Matt Wellis again, and looks like might have got past him. And behind him, Frank Tennant is also having a good battle there with J Arts, and J Arts gets past Frank Tennant.
Yeah, I think Tennant let him live, definitely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or the boat just can't go as fast through that corner as the other cars.
No, exactly. Let's have a look. We've got again the midfield as well is absolutely insane. You've got a yellow flag for Dean Smith, who's apparently going slowly on track, but I think that's immediately cleared. In the McLaren there. We'll just keep an eye on Damon Boss. He's ever getting ever closer to Craig Whitmore. He's going to look up the inside. He's going to make that move work up the inside. No, he backs out of it.
Not from that distance.
No, not at all. He stays in 12th. He's got to bear in mind he's got Redbone behind him as well, challenging for position.
Rising went with white there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Maybe Whitmore can get closer to him.
Yeah, absolutely. JDV is apparently going slow on track still. He's still limping around to get back to the pits. So we will just bear that in mind.
He has a lot of damage.
He has a load of damage.
That car doesn't sound well.
No, it doesn't. Not at all. Zach Silver
Doesn't
is...
steer well.
Well, Zach Silver is challenging Wout Melissa, but can't make the move stick up into... Zach Silver always loses it going across the corner there.
But Wout did pass him then, or...
No, not quite.
No, but I mean, Wout was starting at number 4, wasn't he?
He was, yeah,
He-
so...
He passed him somewhere.
Oh, yes! Yeah, of course. I do apologise, completely misunderstood what you were saying there. Yes, he must have done.
Well, you know now.
I do now, yeah. It took
Ooh,
me...
there's a yellow flag somewhere. Car 14.
Damon Boss is falling down the orders, had a spin. Might have been contact to see if we can get that on a replay, if the game will let me. We are just going to watch him. He does go wide into a corner, gets on the curbs. That's a couple of cars past into... He's now going down into the final chicane. Oh, he makes contact with the McLaren. I think that was Redbone he may have made contact with. Just put him into a half spin into the final chicane.
Oh boy.
He does continue though. He does rejoin safely. And just continues his race. We're now going to hop back onto live pictures of Damon Rio. We're now back live. Following him, we are. So he is back up and running.
Adrian.
Where is he? Where is Adrian? He's now 3.1 seconds behind Gustaf. So either made a mistake somewhere or was just losing places.
I think that BMW is just very OP.
Yeah, now Arap Kumar is now going into the pits. Obviously to fix that damage that he sustained.
It's not a fun drive.
No, not at all. He'll be there for a little while at least. Yeah, all that damage on that car is absolutely insane. He has dropped down to 15th now, with only JDV behind him. Let's go on. Let's go with TDV. Let's say another same. Always contact between TDV and
A
G-Slev.
lot of contact.
They just made.
Not how you overtake a car.
No, it just made contact with the rear bumper of G-Slev there.
Get back that place.
He may get that place back in a second. We'll keep an eye on him just to be sure. But for now, he is holding position in 7th. I think he's not going to give the place back. We might have to give him a bit of a finger wagging for that. But for now, they are still, both drivers are still going.
Disqualified.
Stop using your admin abuse. But he is slowing down now. He may get the place back, and no, he doesn't. He turns into the corner.
Yeah, he's definitely not giving up that place.
No, we'll just keep an eye on that. We have got Zach Silver apparently going slowly. He's been given a white warning flag for some reason. I'm not sure if that's entirely correct. He is still going. I'm not quite sure why that pinged up, but hey ho.
But I must say, it's an excellent debut for Wout Mellis.
It is, yeah. He's up in 3rd at the minute. Dean Smith has got a yellow flag. I do apologise. He is slow. Looks like it might have just be rejoining the track from a bit of a spin there. But he's dropped down to 14th place with Damon Boss and Martin Rijnaars overtaking him. He's still going, so he's doing alright. Wout Mellis. Oh, sorry, just going back to your point about Wout Mellis. He's a very good driver for him so far. He's got Zach Silver still on his bumper a little bit, only about 1 second behind him. So yeah. He's not out in the woods yet.
I believe he's like 15 or 16 years old. So.
He's doing good. Really, really good. If that is the case, that's amazing. We're just going to go on again with G-Slev as TDV glitches through the ground according to my screen. And TDV is apparently falling through the track.
Oh yeah, he's gone. He's like, oh, there he is. No, he's gone. Like, disconnected.
Yeah, absolutely disconnected. He is absolutely completely gone for some reason. We'll hope to see him back in a second for the next race. Obviously some technical glitches there for him. As he goes into the shadow realm of the game. We just want to go on. We are just going to follow Wout Mellis for a second with Zach Silver because Zach has closed up quite closely with him. But I don't think he's unable to be able to do anything as of yet. Craig Whitmore pinging up that he's challenging or being challenged by Redbone for the top ninth position. Both drivers in the McLaren car. So relatively equal on performance. We'll see if they can do anything. They remain in position for now. And with 19 or so minutes left of this race, we've had action already up and down the grid. But everything now, it's now just hit that spot of just being quite calm and people finding their pace and finding the gaps. It's now, it's finally now settled. So
I'm feeling sad for Arup Kumar because he was doing really well and now he's driving at P14.
Yeah, he's all the way down the bottom, bless him. He has repaired, which is good.
And Nicolae, he has nothing on Gustaf.
Absolutely nothing as of yet.
It's the car, Adrian. It's the car.
It is. I think
so much better.
Yeah, I think for the Aston was so good at one point, but then it's just been left.
Yeah, well, everybody was using it at one point.
Exactly. As we just got to stay on board with Zach Silver here, he is challenging Wout Mellis for potentially P3 as we go on board. Oh, he's going to look up the inside. Is he going to make the move work? He does up the inside, but Wout's going to have the inside line for the next corner, and I don't think Zach Silver can do anything about it.
Nope. That's a very good
racecraft from the both of them.
alignment for Wout.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we are just going to see if Zach Silver can put it up the inside of the next corner.
Wout is going very deep into here.
He is. They remain side by side. They are giving each other space. Wout's going to have the inside line for the right corner.
Again, Wout just knows he doesn't go to the inside there because the other corner is the other way. So
yeah, absolutely. So he stays with it.
Place himself on track.
Yep. Let's see if we can get a bumper view, which doesn't really work on that car, sadly. So we'll just stay on the TV view. But if that goes up the inside of turn 1, and I think Wout has to concede that.
Yeah, that Audi is so fast.
Yeah, absolutely. See if we can keep up with him. Might have an opportunity to have another go at Zach at the end of the next straight.
And remember, the Audi is still a ticking time bomb, so it can change any moment.
Probably just spin the rears up and just absolutely lose it again.
Look how fast that thing is.
Yeah, I know. And Wout, I think, can't do anything as that Audi has just got such straight line speed. It's just able to defend on the straights, and that's about it, really. I think.
I know why Rossi picked it. I mean.
Yeah. Although Wout might have. Oh, he goes very wide there, so he's not going to make that work. So he's going to have to just stay put for now. Zach goes very wide. Zach's gone very wide onto the grass.
Extremely wide, even.
Extremely wide. He has to be careful to rejoin.
He did it okay.
He did okay. It looked a lot closer on the TV angle I was on, but but that's okay. As you go on the front bumper with him, and you see that he's just lost all that ground. So he's got to do it all over again.
Yep.
Typical. We'll see if we can recover. Meanwhile, he's going to go with Craig Whitmore and Redbone. They were saying they've got a little ping there saying that they were fighting. There's a white flag for Frank Tennant and G. Slev. J. Arts has fallen down the order for some reason. I think it might have just been an overtake there instead of just slow cars or an accident, but I think they're okay.
They look okay.
They look okay. Absolutely. So we'll just stay with that for now. We've got a three-way battle here for 8th, 9th and 10th actually with the Redbone and Craig Whitmore. Arno Brisnick has wanted a bit of it as well. He's capitalised from it from them two battling behind. But Red Bone now will have to defend from Craig Whitmore, who looks very racy.
He does look very racy, yes.
But equally, you see behind, you can see that Craig Whitmore, the car behind Red Bone, is just dropped back. But up ahead of him, we've got that Aston that looks very appealing for Red at the minute.
He definitely wants Pete's dead.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, you're gonna have we'll stay with this battle because we've also got the BMW of Martin Rijnaars right behind this pack as well, waiting to see if he can capitalise or not. And let's not forget he started from the pit lane.
Yeah, and he's definitely coming closer.
He is, absolutely. We will just hang fire for now. We never know what might. How is contact between the two McLarens of?
Oh boy, and Martin hit him too.
Martin who made contact as well. Red Bone and Craig Whitmore made contact into the chicane. Both cars have net loss from that, but I think a bit of a racing incident there. There was too much going on.
Oh, there's contact with Frank Tennant and Gislev and...
It's all kicking off again.
Well, Archer's in the front again.
Oh god. Nathan87, thank you very much. We are absolutely loving this, and do feel like if you want to come along and join in, do so. We still have spaces free for listeners. If you are an ACC driver, do come and get involved. But thank you very much. It's a pleasure.
And if you're not particularly a fan of driving, but you want to be a steward, please join because we need stewards.
Yeah, oh god, we do need stewards. Yes. Discord link is on our Twitch channel. It should be like a little hyperlink you can click on to join the Discord community. Come in, say hi, and we'll get you involved. But yeah, J Arts has apparently dropped down. Frank Tennant's now recovering from whatever happened to him between the other couple of drivers. But nothing else really happening at the minute. Keeping an eye on the gaps, and things have just equalised out, as you can see. But Frank Tennant will have a look, and I think J Arts is getting out of the way. I wonder if J Arts was the reason as to why Frank Tennant had that bit of a spin. I think
it could very well be.
Just given the place back.
It's nice that he does that.
Yeah, absolutely. He has given the place back by the looks of it, and it was quite an easy overtake. So yellow flag for Zach Silver. Zach Silver's gone very wide going through the new turn 1 and completely cut the new turn 2.
Let's have a look at Breisink and Martin Rijnaars. That's going to be interesting.
Let's have...
Ooh! Oh my god!
Was there...
Martin went very deep!
I just missed that.
Yeah, he completely nailed the sausage, but yeah.
Ooh.
Almost had it.
No one likes a sausage.
Well, some do.
Some do. I was waiting for that. So...
Just a fact.
It is just a fact.
Nobody likes
absolutely.
it.
Absolutely. It's a white flag for Craig Whitmore. Apparently he was going a bit slower than usual, but whatever happened, looks like he's recovered. Damon Boss is falling down the order. Damon's Boss had a spin. He's off. Dean Smith has gained a position from that. Damon does continue though.
Kumar at 33 seconds. That's just ouch, painful to see.
I think this.
But Martin is close again to Breisink, so he's actually a lot faster, I think.
Absolutely, he is catching very slowly but surely. But that BMW seems to love this track at the minute. As we see.
Oh man, the BMW is so fast on the straights. It's insane.
Yeah.
I was starting at Spa in P4 and only on Camel Straight I gained 3 places just by straight line speed.
Yeah. No, absolutely. We want to go on board with this Martin's front bumper here just to gauge if you can make anything up in the straight. See how quick this car is in a straight line. We're going to just stay on with this camera view. He isn't really gaining at the minute.
Of course, when I say it, there's nothing happening.
Exactly. I'm going to apologise to interrupt again because Zach Silver's on the grass from the car again.
Oh, he's really struggling with that Audi, isn't he?
He is. That was the turn 2, new turn 3 again. He went off at pretty much the same place again, I think. So he's not happy with that car right now. He's still in 4th, but any chance of catching...
I gotta give him respect because he's sticking with it, but he never completely seems in control of the car.
Apologies. Red Bone's gone off on the new last turn. I'm going to use a new track number, so I can't keep track of it in the old configuration. But it gives the place to Craig Whitmore. Martin Rijnaars is picking it up, but he's right next to Arno again, and there was a change of position momentarily between the two.
Yeah.
Now we are just going to see if he can make anything happen. He's looking left and right. Goes to the left and goes to the right on the left side of how we see it, but can't do anything about it into that corner.
Come on, do the cutback, do the cutback.
He's looking for the cutback.
Don't touch him.
Arno does cover off quite well. Yeah, literally bumper to bumper.
Yeah, they're definitely doing it
absolutely
BBC style.
Yeah, he's looking for any reason to try and get past Arno at this point.
What was it? Racing without touching isn't racing?
Something like that. As we just wait, he's going to have a sneaky look up the inside of the complex, so it does back out quite wisely.
Imagine NASCAR drivers doing this. Fighting on the track, fighting next to the track, fighting in the parking lot.
God, they just fight, don't they? That's all they do. If someone
really
takes them out, they just go out and have an all-out brawl.
Fight
It's like
and swear at each other.
It's like handbags at dawn, literally.
And eat hot dogs.
And eat all hot. Yeah.
But yeah, I've seen it plenty of times where two drivers crash, they get out of the car and they just start a fist fight. I mean, I'm like, really?
You're wearing
and everybody on the grandstand is like, yay!
Yeah, ding, ding, ding.
It's just like ice hockey.
Oh, God.
You the puck, you hit the guy.
Oh, Jesus. Again, Martin is relatively close. He can't do anything at the minute.
He's definitely quicker, but he's completely being held back.
Yeah, absolutely. Yellow flag for TDV, but I believe he's completely glitched out of the game at this point, sadly. So we will just ignore that. It will show in your graphics the yellow flag, but I don't think it's...
Yeah, he's in the pit.
Correct. He's in the pits now, is he?
Yeah.
That's absolutely fair.
But he is back, so that's a good thing.
That's very good, absolutely. As we stay with this battle, as Martin Rijnaars is right on the bumper. He almost makes contact with Arno there, but it looks up the inside, but doesn't make anything work. They almost touch.
He's so much faster through the corners, but he just can't get past him.
Yeah, absolutely.
Come on, Martin.
No, it's fine.
He is twitchy on the exit.
A little bit twitchy. Another yellow flag for Zach Silver. We'll get back to that in a second and see if he's made another mistake. We're going to stay with this battle for now.
Zach Silver is still on track. He might went a bit off.
He might have went a bit off again. With about...
Going very wide there.
Extremely wide, but gets a good run though.
Otherwise you get a penalty.
He's got to look up the inside, but again backs out of it. He's just catching him at the wrong points to make a move.
Yeah.
Such a shame. He needs to try and just get ready to pounce maybe at the end of the straight, I reckon. But he's way too far behind.
A bit of downforce there, so.
Yeah. He's way too far behind at this point.
Just do a blah blah blah.
Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, you know I'm creating my own language.
Yeah.
Blah, 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 blah. Something like that. Meanwhile, Martin again, he's able to catch through this sector, but can't do anything when he gets back to the start of the lap.
It's not Gaelic, it's Welsh. Isn't that the same?
Oh God.
Is it the same actually, or?
No. No.
So it's just both completely understandable.
Both, well, define understandable. I'm going to start interrupting our little banter there, but Martin. That's fine. Adrian Nicolae has dropped to third. Sorry to interrupt, but
oh, he's in the pits.
He's in the pits.
What are you doing?
Adrian! What the hell has happened?
Does he have damage, or did he have not enough fuel?
I wonder if he's short filled.
Or... Well, he's already driving it. It must have been fuel.
It must have been fuel. Meanwhile,
Wow.
he's dropped all the way down. Oh, here we go. Martin Rijnaars around the outside of the penultimate corner. He's not going to make that work. He's going to remain on the outside, but tries to get the cutback, but doesn't have enough space to do so. But shock story, Adrian Nicolae drops to 6, perhaps running out of fuel. Splashed up. There's contact between them. Ooh, they both get away with it. A bit of door banging to turn 1, but Julian will have a look around the outside. Oi. Ay, caramba.
Oh man, Adrian.
But Adrian down in 6th place is not terribly far ahead of this battle, to be perfectly honest. He'll be alright, but it just shows what happens if you don't fuel enough. It's just those little mistakes that cost you in the end if you don't get it right. He will have another chance.
2 left of fuel?
Yeah, sorry to interrupt, but Martin Rijnaars is going to go really wide on the exit there. Have a look up the inside. It doesn't make it work.
Well, he didn't hit the sausage this time, so...
He didn't hit the sausage, but he was alongside into the corner, but just couldn't quite make it work on the inside.
Very twitchy at the exit.
Yeah. Oh, it's contact!
Oh!
Julian made contact! Oh, he's gone off. He's going to rejoin. He's going to whack the wall.
Wall to a wall.
There's
He
damage.
can get the plane back, but he's not able to drive, Marta.
No. Oh, he's going to have lots of damage there. Oh, he's just gonna go off his knees. He's gonna struggle to get back. He's just gonna quick reset and hope for a better race too.
Yeah.
I think he might do. I think he's struggling to turn left there. Yeah, look at that. You can see the tyres rubbing. You can see the tyre mark as he drives back on the track, hits the sausage. Oof. That's unfortunate.
If you can't drive, just hit escape, mate.
This
is becoming a danger for other drivers.
He is okay for now. He has got a gap. Damon Bott is approaching about 7-6 seconds behind him now, but he's got... That was Julian Rijnaars. Perfect moment to join when Martin...
What's your bro?
Yeah, it's your brother, mate. You have to keep in line. Martin does continue though in 7th place. I'm sure there'll be words after that, but Arno is going round the final corner.
It's really becoming dangerous.
He's getting out. He's kind of getting out of the way. He's continuing. He's not pitting. Arno isn't pitting.
Come on, mate. There's so many other drivers
He
here.
needs to be so careful now. He's getting way out of the way of everyone at this point. He goes absolutely completely wide into that corner.
Oh, he just cuts the track.
He's fine. He'll live another day. But that's do you wanna? Oh no! Come on!
Oh man, he hit the wall again.
He's
Well, look at that right wheel.
Yeah.
That's
just...
He has no steering.
No, he has no steering. Do you want to put a message in saying, "Oh no, please reset"? I think that might be wise to do. He is becoming an absolute danger. That's absolutely insane. He will be alright, but... Has that message gone out?
It has now.
Okay. We'll let him be for now, but it's... Oh, jeez. That's a lot of damage. He's hopefully pulling off. He's not resetting. We'll stay with him. He is letting traffic pass, that's the main thing. But he's got so much damage. I think he just wants to finish a race and gets across the line. I think that's what
Look at that tire mark he's pulling.
Yeah. No,
The left wheel is just completely stuck.
Yeah. No, absolutely. So we are going to go on to the last lap. The timer has just hit 0 for Gustaf Ekström in the lead. This will be the last lap as he goes round into the final corner. He's got one last right-hand kink to go. He'll cross the line and...
Unable to steer right.
Yeah, and that is the checkered flag for Gustaf Ekström. Finishes first place and continues his dominance from season 3 for the first race of this round. We've got
Kumar and Boss also finished on P11 and P12.
Wout and Mellis will come across the line for second place. Fantastic finish for Wout in his first race with the community. So he'll cross the line in the Italian themed Ferrari for second place, followed by who's that crossing the line? That was TDV crossing the line. Where is Arno? He's still trying to get around the track.
Like really struggling.
He's not going to make the finish. But we will just wait for Zach Silver to cross the line in third place. After a couple of mistakes, it won't be a perfect race for him. He'll be looking to improve onto the next race. And then G Slev crosses the line in fourth place, and that's blue, red and white Aston, and has a lovely little skid across the line as he celebrates and flashes the lights to do so. Adrian Nicolae.
G-Slev also, I mean,
Yeah.
just stay out of trouble and see
Yeah,
what you
absolutely. Adrian Nicolae crossing the line in fifth, with Frank Tennant crossing the line as well for sixth place. Martin Rijnaars will cross the line for seventh.
I think Arno met his nemesis.
Yeah.
That tight corner. He just can't make it.
Oh,
Oh, he can, maybe. You gotta go right, mate.
yeah, he's got to go right. Martin Rijnaars crossed the line for seventh place. Craig Whitmore and Red Bone, after a very hard-fought battle, across the line, and Martin Rijnaars just stops the car on the outside. But that is it. We will then go to the next session, which is yet again another...
Let's see if Arno makes it. I don't think he will.
JDV just crossed the line. I think Arno's absolutely...
Yeah, he's gone.
Absolutely gone. As we will just go back to the pre-race lobby, and we'll wait for the session just to tick over, and we will go for our second 30-minute race.
I love what Mellis just typed on Discord. P2, yes, thank you so much for an amazing fight. Insert Audi driver here.
Nice. Yeah, 16 contenders is quite a nice number, Julian. It's very nice to have everyone racing. We're hoping to have TDV back with us shortly. He did glitch out and went straight through the bottom of the track on about the 7th or 8th lap. But we'll hopefully have him back for race 2.
Yeah, we're just like, poof, gone.
Yeah, poof, absolutely gone. Like, bye-bye.
Who was that again? Like a couple of races back who was glitching all over the place.
Oh, gosh. I cannot remember.
He was like he went to the city of somewhere. Was it Barcelona? I think it was Barcelona.
Oh, gosh.
Who actually left the track and drove through the
Yeah,
grandstands all
yeah.
the way to Barcelona.
I remember who... I can't remember who that is now. That's gonna bug me.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Oh gosh. Right, as we do wait for the timer just to tick down for start the formation lap, we'll go back to the track and just to wait for everyone to become ready. What we will do is just see if we can grab Adrian Nicolae into the comments box. Just ask what the hell happened. Is he still muted, Adrian?
I think he is, isn't he?
No, he's not muted. Let's drag him in.
Okay.
Adrian, it's Adrian and Rob in the comments box. What happened?
Huh? Yeah, no fuel?
Oh no!
Okay.
Short field or just... Was it just splash and dash, no damage at all?
Yeah, no damage, just fuel.
Oh no.
wow.
No.
We'll give it some extra now, and then you can change to the BMW real quick if you want.
W is unbalanced shit car.
And there goes our potential for monetizing. Yay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good race, Adrian. We'll leave you to it.
Yeah. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Bye bye.
Oh, God. Jesus Christ. Oh, dear Lord. That's
We never learn, do we?
No, we don't. Not at all.
I mean, I'm being at my best behavior tonight. Being very... How do you say that?
Polite.
I'm using safe words, being polite, not swearing, and then the driver comes in and it's all gone.
It's all gone. It's just standards of that all gone. As we do see the cars go out on the formation lap. And they will just start again, go for another formation lap to start for another 30-minute race, so we can hopefully get all the action all over again.
Yeah. Bit less crashes though, hopefully.
Yes, less crashes for sure.
A lot from Kumar.
Yeah.
I mean, that Lambo, it's a really nice car.
Yeah, no, absolutely. As we see everyone just warming
Well,
tyres
since we're
up.
not being monetized anyway, he just raped an Audi.
Oh no. Oh no. You went there, I didn't. I'm claiming the moral high ground.
Okay, let me rephrase it. He sexually harassed an Audi.
Okay, that's mildly better. Oh dear Lord. Jesus Christ. Speaking. Oh, where is he? Where is
Erotically bothered?
Steady?
Is that better?
Yeah. Oh gosh.
Indecent behavior.
No. It's just,
No?
No. I'm just not going to answer that. Oh, what Gustaf going wide over there? What's happening? What the hell is he doing? Well, he's back on track now. That's fine.
I just need a polite PC way to say it.
Yeah, for sure. And I can't think of one. Anywho, let's.
I think indecent exposure of his front area would be okay,
Yeah,
right?
I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
But let's have a little bit more fun. Shall we see if we can get Arup Kumar quickly chatting with us? Alrighty, let's do it. Arup, it's Aidan and Rob in the comments box. How are you doing? Arup, can you hear? Hello, Arup, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hello.
Sorry, I was like, what's happening? Okay.
Yeah, we do this sometimes. How are you, mate?
I'm good. How are you?
We're doing
Yeah,
very well.
We're good. We hope you do better this race.
Yeah, the last race, like while going into, I think Beckett's or Maggots, the Ferrari in front of me braked, and I had to like suddenly brake, and my car spun. So I'm like, ow. But yeah.
You're seeing the top 4 ahead of you. What do you think to their pace last race? Do you think this race you'll have more of a chance?
I think I can fight with these two guys, Zach and the Ferrari guy Melis.
Yeah.
But definitely not the people like Adrian and Gustaf. They're like just too fast. Yeah.
You didn't consume by any chance something of your sponsor, right?
Sorry, what?
You didn't consume anything of your sponsor, right?
I had them last night. I had them not today in the morning.
Arup, you're about to go into 2-wide formation ready for start of the race, so we'll leave you to it. Have a good one. We'll speak soon.
Yeah, good
Yeah,
luck.
thank you. Thank you.
Oh, I love doing that. It's so much fun. As the
Yeah, that's so in shock.
it's like, oh, okay. In race interview, okay. As we just wait for everyone to go through the final corner there and formation.
Well, the formation is a bit of a mess right now.
It is a little bit, yes. Let's go to Helicam, just
Oh,
keep
it's
an eye on
already settled
everyone.
again.
There we go, everyone's set back into position again. So we just wait for the green
I
light.
just see a BMW at P6, but there shouldn't be a BMW on P6, so...
No, it's just everyone's changing positions as they go into formation, but we'll just wait for the leaders across the line. As soon as they do, we will get the green flag for go. It'll be another half-hour sprint race, and we'll see what the drivers can do this time round as we wait just for them to cross the line. And as they do, we are lights out and away we go for the second race of this round. Adrian Nicolae gets a fantastic start. Gustaf Ekström's dropping.
Drive through.
He's got a drive-through.
Yeah.
Oof.
Why did he get that?
I have no idea. Out of position. There's contact between Gustaf and JR, I believe that was. Both BMWs coming together there through there. But Adrian Nicolae has taken the lead. At the minute, big battles in the back and trying to keep up with everyone.
Are we clearing the drive-through or?
Let's clear the drive. We have set precedents to clear drive-throughs for race start, so let's do the same. Can you do that for me, please?
Done.
Superb, that's fine. We go through the first lap. Everyone looks to be okay for now. No major incidents of battle at the back. Craig Whitmore is fighting with TDV and the Aston. TDV gets past. There's contact in the back. There is contact in the back. That was Martin Rijnaars getting spun round by what I think was Arno Brisnik. No, not Arno. It was a green Aston, I do believe. I didn't quite catch who it was.
Car
There was
number 16.
car number 16.
No, not car number 16. Car number 13. Yeah, that was Martin Rijnaars.
It was Martin Rijnaars spinning around, but he made contact with someone.
I think with Damon Boss.
Damon Boss, yeah, he is slowing Damon Boss. It looks like he's trying perhaps to get the position back, or he's got damage and just running wide anyway. So
Yeah, both is an option. I mean,
yeah, absolutely. Oh, Eric Kumar is going to be
what
fighting.
happened with Gustaf? I mean,
No idea. Poor start, wrong gear maybe. Sorry to interrupt you. Eric Kumar is having a fight with JR. It's onto the penultimate now, going into the final corner. With that BMW and the Lamborghini. There's nothing happening now, but TDV has made his way past G-Slev. Both in the Aston Martin V8s.
yeah, that definitely V8.
And then look at Craig Whitmore wanted to come past G-Slev as well. He's going to have a look up the outside into the complex. Does wisely back out of the move.
Yeah, that's not a corner you want to do that in.
No, not at all. Where's Gustaf? Gustaf is now making...
My wheel is under pressure from Ekström.
Oh, well
And
done.
Ekström is getting past easily on the straights.
Absolutely. Gustaf makes him a pass on Wout Mellis as well for third place.
And he's going for Zach Silver immediately.
Absolutely.
He's very driven now, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. Where is Gustaf? Where has Gustaf fallen to?
P3.
TMP3. Oh yeah, I'm on board with Gustaf. What am I doing? I do apologise. Gustaf making his way past Wout Mellis and then back on. Guys, I know what I'm doing. It's fine. So going back on. Professional, absolutely. Then he's trying to challenge through the, yeah, absolutely. And Wout Mellis is catching Gustaf again, and that three-way battle will continue, I'm sure, for the next few corners at the very least.
Gustaf is a lot quicker through the corners, though.
He is, absolutely. Must be an incredibly poor start for him. Adrian Nicolae has pulled a gap of 3 seconds over Zach Silver, but I do have a feeling Gustaf will eventually get past Zach, and then that will be it. And then that will be just
I totally agree. If he gets past Zach soon enough, then he will definitely challenge him.
I do apologise. I was going to...
Outside.
Outside.
No contact.
I got him. Yeah, I'm on board. They're still side by side through the last turn. Zach still will have the inside line for the next two right-handers.
Oh, that Audi is so quick on the straight.
Yeah, he's going to pull...
BMW is no slouch either.
No, absolutely. There's contact!
And there's contact! Ooh.
They both save it. They both save it.
Though.
Yeah. But that puts Wout Mellis up into second. He capitalises from all that.
Yeah.
Oosh. That was...
Gustaf absolutely mad right now.
Yeah, absolutely. I do apologise to interrupt as well. Damon Boss has got past Craig Whitmore. Craig Whitmore looks like he might have had a spin. It's gifted JDV and Craig and
I think he had a spin
Damon.
because he was driving on P10 and
yeah. That's fine. Frank Tennant has just been passed by TDV as well.
what's happened with Martin Rijnaars because he's
I do apologise. Sorry to interrupt, but Wout Manis and Gustaf Ekström are now going at it.
Yeah, Gustaf.
And Gustaf gets past.
And Martin Rijnaars just passed our bone.
Yeah, he did as well. Dean Smith is falling down in the order. He's on the grass. Going into the new final chicane. I think he might have had an incident there, but it looks like he might have recovered. Maybe just got away with a side-on contact with the barrier. But Gustaf's now created a gap to Wout Manis and will be catching Adrian Nicolae, I'm sure, in the next couple of laps. Eric Kumar and Jay Arts looks like to be relatively close together. I'm not sure if you can make anything of it though at this point in time. No, he's way back, way too far back.
Yeah,
Oh well, hold on. Jay Arts has gone very wide. He goes onto the grass. He needs to watch the rejoin. Oh, that was close. Got away with that.
Oh, you don't rejoin like that, guys. Come on.
No, he got away with it. We'll be sure it will be noted by the stewards.
I think Kumar's heart rate has just jumped to 300.
Absolutely. If we had heart rate monitors on them, we would be sure to know. But then,
Yeah, one would definitely send an alarm.
yeah, absolutely. But Arrow goes very wide, but keeps it
Gustaf
going.
already gained 1 second on Adrian there.
Sorry to interrupt. TDV's just gone absolutely off the track. Has glitched through the wall. I think we just lost TDV again.
Oh wow. Which is weird because his ping is not high.
No, not at all.
He's just stuck behind the television wall there.
Yeah, he's just stayed. Just saw him like completely just drive through a wall like there was nothing.
And he's gone.
And he's gone. Oh, bless TDV. He must have some really crackingly bad internet issues right now. Which is a shame, really. He's a fantastic
I think he's
driver.
the brother of JDV, so I suspect there to be in the same house.
Maybe. Who knows?
Maybe JDV took all the great components
Yeah.
out of JDV's computer.
Yeah, for sure. As he just...
Mine!
Mine. It's all mine. Mine.
Another 6/10 gained by Gustaf.
Yeah, I've seen that.
He's absolutely on a mission right now.
I do apologise. Now, JDV is now falling down the order, not because of a glitch, but looks like he might have made a mistake. Has gifted positions to Redbone, Damon Boss and Martin Rijnaars.
Oh, wow.
In that green Aston, so he has dropped down the order, and
Martin Rijnaars creeping up to Whitmore.
yeah, absolutely, just noted that too.
He's not a bad driver, actually.
He's
Martin
not.
Rijnaars.
He's not
He
at
just
all.
had a bit of bad luck, but
Yeah, absolutely, very consistent. Which he might be able to challenge into this next turn if he's got a straight line speed. I don't think he quite's got it though.
nope.
He'll have a. We'll let him know he's there. He'll feel the ring mirrors for sure. But Craig does go wide into that corner though. He's got to have a look around the outside. Can he make this move work? Not quite. Oh, there's almost contact.
Yeah, he had to lift off a
He's
bit there.
lifted big time there, I reckon. Well, he's going to continue driving. He's going to have a run into the first turn.
Ekström down to 1.9 seconds. He's absolutely flying.
Purple lap for Gustaf Ekström, 2 minutes 0.2 compared to 2 minutes 1.8. J Arts yellow flag. He's spun. The BMW J Arts has spun.
Oh boy.
Big time. We're going to just after the complex. Gives positions to
Don't do a bad rejoin now.
2 or 3 places. He will rejoin. He has got traffic, but they'll see him coming. That's fine. He's got time to let them pass if needs be. Gets a flash of the lights.
Flashing the lights.
Martin Rijnaars giving a good little flashing of the lights, but doesn't get past him. Gives a nudge on the
Well, that
rear
won't go, but
and puts J Arts into spin, almost in contact in the middle of the track.
Marta is not taking any prisoners.
No, he's not. No, he is. Martin Rijnaars makes contact again with another car, spinning it. Jesus, Martin Rijnaars of Rijnaars Motorsports. That's just... Oh. What is he doing?
Let's give him a new name, the Annihilator.
The Annihilator. God.
Durian, you need to have a talk with him, man.
Oh, Jesus.
Think of the community.
God. Gustaf now 1 second to Adrian. closed that gap at a rapid rate.
Yeah, it's extremely
Stupidly rapidly.
demotivating, I would say. See that coming up in your rear mirror.
Yeah, absolutely. Adrian's going to have his work cut out. He's not going to be able to defend that for the next 20 minutes.
But as I remember, Adrian was doing 158 on the old setup.
Yeah.
Or old stock with the Aston Martin, so you can see he's doing 201,
Yeah, he's
202 right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's 1.5, 2 seconds slower than he normally does with this car on this track.
Yeah, absolutely. He is just now down to 0.8 seconds. I just want to note that Gustaf is catching Frank Tennant as well.
That's not him, because I don't think he actually changed setup. He probably still uses that setup.
Yeah, he needs to redo the setups, I reckon, for the new physics. Just want to also note that Gustaf is catching Frank Tennant. Has a bit of a moment, but I am going to go back with Gustaf. He has closed right up to Adrian, and is within striking distance.
But yeah, you also know getting close is one, getting past is a second thing.
Yeah, absolutely. He'll have to make that work somehow within the next few corners, I reckon. With the pace that he's got over Adrian, it's a good 1 second.
Yeah, it's a lot of overspeed.
It is so much
You
overspeed.
need overspeed. So.
Yeah, absolutely. We
But
shall
if you can
see.
defend in the corners.
Yeah, absolutely. We shall see. And just also note that Martin Rijnaars is challenging Craig Whitmore. There's a battle going on there. We'll try and get to that battle in a second if we can see Gustaf make a move for the lead. And Gustaf is also challenging Frank Tennant for 7th and 6th. But we will just hang on this little battle for the lead for now. We will get back to any other battles, but there might be a change for the lead any moment now. He's getting right up personal with Adrian now. Oh, he taps the sand. Steady. He's trying to get as much speed out of that corner as possible to challenge. Just a side note, Martin Rijnaars has made a move for Craig Whitmore for 9th place. That move has been done.
Speed difference to like.
Yeah, absolutely. He's going to have the speed in a second to get down
Adrian is
past him.
driving everything to the limit in that car right now.
He is, absolutely. Let's see if
Really
he can
be able
make
to
a move.
withstand him here on the straight.
Now we're going to go on the front bumper of Gustaf now and see if he can make a move up the inside. He does have a look, but can't do anything about it as of right now.
I must say, the Aston actually seemed unstable right now.
Yeah. Ever since the update, it has been more unstable and very much more tail happy than many other cars.
Yeah.
We just go on board with.
You almost think they have a deal with BMW that their car needs to be good in the game.
Yeah. You'd think so. That'd be such a shame, though, wouldn't it? As we are on board with.
Yeah, definitely.
We are on board with Adrian on the rear view bumper. We'll just see if Gustaf can do anything. He's going to look for the cutback, but Adrian covers it off nicely.
He's very close here, though.
Yeah, absolutely.
Extremely close.
Yeah, no, he's going to have a look up the inside in a second.
Yeah, he's already on the side.
He is already on the inside. Adrian will have to yield and let him have that position, which he does, and that is a change for the lead. Gustaf Ekström gets past Adrian Nicolae for the lead of the race. I don't think Adrian. It's not.
Now it's over.
I am just going on board with. I do apologise to go with G7 Frank Tennant because there's been a bit of a coming together between the two. I think as they battle for 6th and 7th place. And also just a side note as well, Damon Buss and Craig Whitmore have also been exchanging battles as well. As you see, Frank Tennant go up the inside, makes some moves stick though.
Nice.
Doesn't give Gustaf a reason to try and even defend that. Gets the position back for now. As they go across the line, there's 1/4 of an hour of this race to go. We are halfway through the second 30-minute race of this round. And things are, as they do, just lull down for a little while. And we have had that change of the lead in a couple of battles in the midfield. But as of right now, everything's just remaining status quo. I am going to let's go on board with J Arts here because he's fighting with JDV. There's slight contact between the two as they go into turn 1. But J Arts does make the move stick and gets ahead of JDV there in the...
What is with TDV's car? Is it damage? Because he's getting past left and right, like, very
TDV.
quickly.
TDV. He's the one that glitched out.
16. Oh, that's probably why. Okay.
Yeah, he's the one that glitched out. I wonder if has he back on? Yeah, he's managed to rejoin.
Yeah, he's back.
He is 4 laps down. Oh, bless him.
Yeah, it's 4 laps.
It's 4 laps.
2 points.
Absolutely. He's on the go board with Damon Boss. He's currently battling again with either, I believe it was JR. So it goes very wide, but does make the move stick. Where's JR? Oh, it might have been. I might have been back marker. Oh! Steady. Craig Whitmore getting very, very squirrely there into that
he
corner.
hit the sausage with a rear wheel and the car just got really upset.
Yeah, caught that. But he drops down to 11th. Sorry, drops to 12th. Gives 11th to Damon Boss in that Lexus.
Doing well in the Lexus.
Yeah, he is very much so. It's a very... was a very powerful car before the most recent update. But seems just been nerfed again, which is a bit of a shame.
Gustaf's just driving away like Adrian is a rookie.
Yeah, gap is now 2.5 seconds between Adrian and Gustaf, so they'll be trying to. Well, Adrian will be trying to catch, but I don't think he can do anything as of right now.
No, the gap is just growing and growing.
It's just growing and growing. Yeah, absolutely. As we get into the period of the race where in the middle it just has this calm down, there are no real battles at the minute. The only closest battle we have is G-Slev. Yeah, that's the closest battle we have at the minute. 0.8, 1 second gap between the two. So we'll see if they can do anything about that. But yeah, everything's just a bit of a lull at the minute. Oh, Damon Boss has got a yellow flag for Damon Boss. He's falling down the order.
Oh boy. Oh yeah, he's off the track.
Yeah, he's off the track. He does rejoin safely.
I expected more from Arup though.
Say again?
I expected more from Arup. He's not really able to challenge Zach Silver.
Yeah, he's in P5 at the minute.
I mean, it's not a bad position, but I expected more.
No, yeah, exactly. It must have just gone wrong somehow. JR is in the background going very wide there. In that BMW. Might get a warning for track limits there. He cuts the corner because he just messes it up again. He's cutting the grass. He'll definitely get a warning for that.
Yeah, I can imagine that if he keeps doing that, there will even be a penalty.
Yeah, and if he does do that again, we don't clear those penalties. We will honour the game penalties, but for starting the race, as we did for Gustaf, we will clear penalties for starting the race because it is no foul, no harm kind of incident. We don't like penalising drivers for starting the race in a good manner, in a safe manner as well. So we will leave that be. If he does pick up a penalty, you never know. You might just race cleanly for the rest of it.
And again, if a driver thinks he is being treated unfair on the track, just make a report and we'll have a look at it.
Absolutely.
If video evidence, we'll have a look.
Absolutely. Very good point. Just going to stick with JR because he is now challenging Damon Boss. And is within some form of striking distance, only about 0.5 of a second. And rapidly closing as well.
Well, we know what a BMW can do, so...
Yeah, absolutely. Very fantastically quick car.
Boss goes very wide there. Don't do it too often.
No, not at all.
I think this is his last warning he'll get.
Yeah, for sure. And the rear end of that BMW does step out in the middle of the complex there for Jay.
Look how it closes up in Maggots and Baggots.
Yeah, exactly. But I don't think he's quite close enough to challenge, sadly.
But also remember, it's like 7 or 6 years of development between the BMW and the Lexus. So the BMW just has a lot more aero.
Yeah, absolutely.
More aero, less drag.
Yeah, we wait, and Damon Boss goes very deep there. May give a opportunity for Jay to have a look. Goes very wide.
Extremely wide. That's a bit too wide for an overtake, in my opinion.
Yeah, absolutely. But he cuts back to the inside and gets the move done. You may see a report for that. But we shall just see for now. He does make the move and does make the move stick. Just to go with Martin Rijnaars. He's right on the back bumper. He's now alongside Arno Brisnik for 8th and 9th place.
Arno is going very wide.
Very wide. Arno's off.
And he's off.
And he's gone. Commentator's curse.
Yeah, that's something with your commentating, mate.
Yeah, shh. I won't take full responsibility for that. But it's
I
just
said our commentating.
it's our commentating. Yeah, it's all right. But he does rejoin safely behind Redbone in the all green McLaren.
What if he washes it? Is it then like the clean bone, or?
Oh dear.
What?
I shouldn't acknowledge that joke, but okay. Ha 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 ha. God.
How did funny?
I did, absolutely. Mostly. As we just see that Arno does rejoin and is back up to pace again. Yellow flag for Damon Boss. Damon Boss is off track in the middle of the complex.
Wow.
Give
it together, mate.
He's back on track now. He does rejoin safely, but yeah. I wonder what happened there. Excuse me for yawning.
Am I that boring?
I've just driven 500 miles in the past 3 days, so
Wow.
yeah, England to Wales and
Rijnaars
Wales to
now
back.
coming up on Frank Tennant here.
Let's have a look. Yeah, I'm on board with him now. As we see him go into the second sector, goes for the cutback. Doesn't quite make it work through there.
Well, at least he's not letting his light yet.
Not yet. Well, we'll wait and see in a second. He might do so down the straight. He hasn't done so yet, but he is getting ever... There you go, there's the flash of the lights. you called it. And he looks up the inside. He gets the move done as Frank Tennant has a little twitch into the corner and just gives him a reason just to poke it up the inside.
Yeah, definitely. Good overtake.
Very good overtake. That's the move done, and we'll continue to pursue G Slev, which is only 2 seconds down the road. As you can see, that blue, red, and white Aston Martin. It just went out. That just went out of shot.
TF Sport.
Yeah, TF Sports is. As we are just hitting 6.5 minutes left of this.
What's TF? Terrible furniture? Or?
Ooh.
That's IKEA, actually.
That's IKEA. Yeah. As we just hit 6 minutes of this, well, almost hitting 6 minutes of this final 30-minute race left is left of this race, and
Yeah, there's no more battles going on,
no.
actually.
No more battles. Everything is just status quo. Just a side note, Gustaf Ekström has just literally just checked out and said hello and goodbye to Adrian Nicolae. He's just pulling ahead now, 7.5 seconds. The pace of...
Yeah, he's doing what Adrian was doing 3 seasons long.
Yeah, absolutely. And Adrian's just doesn't have an answer by the looks of it. There's nothing he can really do right now. The times are a lot different. Almost a second difference in lap time between the two.
Yeah, it's painful.
It's exactly a second on the last lap between the two, with Gustaf setting a 201.48 and Adrian 202.48. Exactly down to the millisecond, just 1 second between the two. That's interesting. But nothing much else is happening as of right now. We're just going to go with Frank Tennant, with Martin Rijnaars being quite close to G Slev as well. So that could develop into a feisty three-way battle if they all catch up with each other.
Be interesting.
Yeah, absolutely. Just a side note, GDV has managed to unlap himself once. He's now only 3 laps down. So that's good on him for not giving up and just keeping at it. And he'll still
Yeah, just keep going.
he'll still get points for finishing. That's for absolutely sure. But good on him for rejoining, and it's a shame there's a tech issue because he's actually showing really good pace.
Martin now 1 second from Gislev.
I see it. Just Arno Brisnick is 0.4 second away from behind Red Bone and the McLaren. That could be something that might just about to develop into an overtaking opportunity if they get down to this end of this straight.
Yeah, that would be interesting for sure.
It doesn't do anything. He does take a bit of an inside line into the corner, and Redbone does go very wide and it makes the move work. I think that was a mistake from Redbone there. They gifted the place
Yeah, he
to
probably
Arno.
went a bit too fast into the corner there.
Yeah, absolutely. So Arno is now up into 9th place. Redbone dropping down into 10th in that McLaren, the numbered 420 McLaren. Again, Martin Rijnaars has now caught Gislev. And
Yeah, you can say that he caught him.
Yeah. Yeah. And is again in striking distance within 1 second. He will have a slipstream. I'm not sure if he'll be able to make anything work down into the next left-hander as you go down the final straight. He'll look for the outside line. There's nothing he can do there, but he'll try and get some form of cutback. Try and get a better run out of the corner, I reckon.
Does he get it though?
I don't think he does, sadly. He is
It's
just
a bit
gonna...
twitchy on the rear on the exit.
Yeah, very much so. 2.5 minutes after the race. We will be hopefully seeing a full grid of finishers. All 16 starters will hopefully finish the race, which will be nice to see. Points to everyone finishing.
Yeah, definitely.
As we do see Martin really catching Gislev through the Maga Beckett's complex. It's now onto the first straight of the lap. Yeah, you've got also got Frank Tennant. I just apologise. Red Bone showing his yellow flag and dropping down the order. I think he might have just had a spin
Oh, he
there.
went off.
He has
Yeah,
gone
he went
off. And he is falling down the order. He does rejoin safely and does continue. But gifts J Arts and Craig Whitmore another place.
Frank Tennant catching up again.
Yep, absolutely.
Leader on the final lap.
Thank you for the call. We have only got a minute.
And right now it's Nicolae that passed the finish, so there's like 10 seconds between them.
Yeah, 10.5
He's not even
seconds.
trying anymore, I think.
He's not. I do apologise to interrupt you again, Martin Rijnaars. Again, finding himself right up close with Gislev, but can't do anything about it, as he just follows him through the second.
Yeah, he had one more opportunity, and that's breaking into this corner here.
Yeah, absolutely. As he goes
He's
in,
too far away.
he's too far away to make a move. He will have one more lap to try and make something work. But
Going deep, catching up. Easy
he's
on the
not
exit.
going to be able to do
Don't let
anything, I
it slide.
don't think.
That was a good solid exit.
Very good solid exit. Bit wide for the Aston. He might be able to make a move. Aston's going to go and defend. He'll have the inside line, but he'll have difficulty staying ahead after the first corner of being compromised into the first
Sweeping
turn.
up quickly here.
Is he going to look up the inside into the complex? He's backing off. Very wise move. It is doable. It's very risky to do so.
Yeah.
It's nice
It's do or die.
nice to see drivers not taking too many calculated risks. It always makes contact as he goes through the complex and really wants that position. Damon Boss on the side note is falling down the order. Yellow flag for Damon Boss drops the 14. So we will stay with this battle to see if Martin can make a move, and it is the final lap for this driver. Just going to quickly note that Gustaf is coming around the last corner. We will jump back with Martin Rijnaars ever so shortly, but just a side note, Gustaf will be
Ooh, we
crossing
had
the
to brake
line.
really early there.
Zach Silver has got past Wout Mellis onto the back
Has
straight.
he?
Yeah, Wout Mellis has dropped to 4th, Zach Silver up to
Wow.
3rd. Gustaf has just crossed the line. Zach Silver will hold position if he keeps it clean and tidy. Martin Rijnaars is right with G7. We will just jump with them quickly. Are side by side, are they? They were side by side. Zach Silver will cross the line in 3rd, I do believe, and he's just about to now. Yep, Zach Silver 3rd and about minus 4th. He will stay with this battle. Yellow flag for Craig Whitmore. I think he has just spun.
Yeah, Martin Rijnaars too far away for now.
Yeah, Martin Rijnaars is just a little bit too far behind. I think G7 will be safe for 6th place. Arup Kumar crosses the line in 5th.
So close.
Craig Whitmore is dropping down the order. I wonder if Craig Whitmore has had an incident, has crashed. But there's a good battle from these two gentlemen. G7 crashes the line in
They're running
5th.
out of fuel.
Who's that? Craig. Craig's run out of fuel. He's on the new start finish straight now. I think he's run out of fuel. He is stopped on track.
Yeah. No engines out. He's out of fuel.
Oh no. Well, I do the commentators first. So,
Gustaf is going to push him.
Gustav's going to push him.
That's going to cost you so much penalty points.
That is going to cost every penalty point. It's not worth it, man. It's not worth it.
It's a nice gesture, though.
It is a very nice gesture, but sadly, I don't think he's going to make it across the line before the timer runs out. So when I said there'd be a full grid of finishes, I did curse it.
He's like going from like safety rating 90 to safety rating 30 in this.
Yeah, he's got damage now. I don't think it's worth it, mate. Leave him be. Stop playing with your food.
Yeah, it's done.
It's done. Right, let's go back to the pre-race lobby, and we'll just conclude the round at Silverstone. Two very interesting races there. Lots of action up and down the grid, and there's a very hectic races.
Yeah, it was extremely hectic.
Oy. So, Gustaf Ekström, first place. Shall we drag him in?
Yes.
Gustaf, it's Aidan and Rob. Congratulations. Double back-to-back wins on round 1 at Silverstone. How are you feeling?
Pretty good. It was.
You made it look easy, mate. You completely annihilated our champion, basically.
Yeah, the second race was my attempt of messing up.
Yeah, what happened? Because we kind of completely missed it.
Well, I changed the map 4, and then I was, had no power, and I was maybe a bit slow on the starting line as well. So lost 3 positions.
It's map for maintenance map.
Yeah, something. It was really slow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
then
too. It's like a mechanic map that really has no power.
Yeah.
Maybe, but I changed it, and then it was like, oh, I have 2 seconds to catch up. Fun.
We did.
It was fun for 15 minutes. Then it was back to the first race again. So, but it was good. It was we should get more people in to race with.
Yeah, it's a shame that Austin has been bugged so much in the updates, because it was really a fast car, but right now it doesn't seem fast at all anymore.
No, not at all. No.
Because Adrian actually drove like 2 seconds faster per lap in the previous races with that Aston Martin on this track. So
Yeah. Well, I was doing. Did manage a similar time in the Ferrari, but was it this morning? I did 201.5 basically with normal fuel. Now I was doing low, a whole second faster with more fuel with this car, and way less struggle. More control, more catchable, right over curves.
BMW is an
It's
amazing car to drive.
It's just so more. The grip is so much more.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So
Well,
I get it.
you'll be leaving Silverstone with maximum points. How are you feeling about next round? Are you excited?
We'll see. If probably joining, but can't promise it.
It
see.
is Spa.
Yeah, it would be great to have more people like Adrian or even faster than to.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to be 30 seconds ahead or more. It's nuts. You want to race with people. That's at least why I race.
Yeah.
So that you feel like, oh yes, I won. Not like I won anyway, but it's good. But it's still makes it more fun.
Fair. Well, we'll leave you to it. I'll hopefully see you next week. Well, until then, have a good week, and we'll speak soon.
Yeah. All right. Have a good week.
Cheers, Gustaf. Right, shall we get Adrian in second place?
Yeah.
Adrian Nicolae.
You don't know the braking points of the person in front of you.
Exactly.
Yeah, Aiden is trying to get his fingers doing right things.
That was what happened now. Did I drag myself into the voice chat?
Yeah, I dragged Adrian in here, and you dragged yourself down.
Whoopsies.
We're professionals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Adrian.
Yeah, hi.
How's it going? You all right?
I don't know what I have to say. So this was more 2 races of incidents for me, but yeah. So
Yeah, but I seem to remember that you have driven a lot faster on this track with that
I
car.
know.
It really dumped it.
Yeah, it dumped it really because I was doing 57s and 58s during race pace normally with that car on that track, but yeah, I'm just too farmer-like driving style for the new patch, so I have to be much more sensitive and more cleaner, so that it will benefit in the time. But yeah, so first race I had really cold rear tires. The second race I had hot front tires and good rear tires, and also too less fuel in the car. And so, but yeah, I have excuses. I was not in the rig now 6 weeks or something, and this afternoon I had 1 hour driving a little bit around Silverstone. So yeah, but Gustaf, nothing has changed to the previous times. He's just a very over fast guy, and he was always quicker than me. So don't expect me a hero to do hero things in that race.
Well, we do expect you to be the hero. You're the defending champion, so.
Yeah, no, I'm no. In the
well,
last
you won season 1. You won season 2.
No. How could I won season 2?
Well, season 3 you were absent. That was last season.
Okay. No, reason. So I'm not the champion. So edge.
Well, and regardless,
Arup is actually the defending champion.
Yeah, exactly. Well, champion or not, it is a pleasure to have you back. We will hopefully see you next week for Spa.
Yep.
Until then, take care. Have a good one.
Yeah, you too, guys. Bye-bye. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
And then who was in third? It was...
The unusual infuriation who has no mic.
Who has no microphone. Who else can we get? Shall we get I think that's everyone. Everyone else has buggered off, apart from the boss man himself.
Yeah.
Let's get the boss man in.
Let's get boss man.
Hello, boss man.
Hey, hello.
Hello.
What happened out there? You were playing bumper cars sometimes. What happened?
Yeah, but I have to get used to ACC. It's a little bit different from race room. There also were a few guys that don't have the awareness around them. So if you are next to a guy, you can't disappear.
No.
So yeah, it's sometimes it was my fault, but I think 50-50. There were some few guys that how do you call it? Went back to the track after a crash.
Yeah.
In such a weird way that your tires are full of grass and dirt, and then next corner you can't brake that good. So
we saw Art do a few different special returns to the track, which were really funky.
Yeah.
And it's Arno Rijnaars did a very difficult drive back to
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
the finished the race, actually, his car was completely undrivable. I told him to reset to the pits, but he kept on driving. So.
Yeah, and that was because of a crash with me.
Yeah.
But
You kind of clipped it.
yeah, but I was on the outside and we were fighting corner after corner. I was a little bit faster. No, normally I can't say that, but I was. So, and it's difficult to overtake on with these cars on Silverstone because you don't see the braking points. You don't have that good of markers on the braking points.
No.
So
There are no markers. It's
There
all
are no
blind.
markers,
And
yeah,
Guess.
so every corner is a guess, and then you have this chicane, and then you go on the old finish line, and I was on the outside because I had a better exit. But yeah, he came back and went for the ideal line. Yeah, so it was I had nowhere to go.
Yeah, he hit the wall left, he hit the wall right, and then
Yeah.
his car was
And that's it,
completely...
gone. Yeah, absolutely.
I waited a few moments for him, but yeah.
His front wheels were in a V shape,
Yeah,
aiming
yeah.
towards the middle of the front
Yeah.
car. So.
But so if he
Extreme
wants to,
toe-in.
yeah, if he wants to do an investigation, do you have that here? An incident report?
Yeah, you can make
Yeah,
reports.
we
if you
make
want.
reports,
Oh.
absolutely.
I'm curious how
We
many
have
I
a
got.
room that's called recording, where you can make an incident report if you want.
So we make a championship of the most incident reports.
Oh god.
Well,
Well,
race 1, there was a lot happening, but
yeah.
Yeah.
It was nothing untoward. It was racing and crashing, not just people crashing because they can, kind of thing. Not crashing into
yeah,
each other.
I agree.
Yeah.
So we will.
And
we
a
will.
few new guys, so
Yeah.
you all have to get used to who you are and
Yourself, yeah.
what's capable.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. You need to
absolutely.
build trust with each other. So.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, what we'll do then, we'll leave you to it. It's been a pleasure to commentate yet again. Spa next week. You looking forward to it?
I'll have to. I'm gonna drive 6 hours on it on Saturday, so Sunday I'll be there to.
Well, Sunday you can absolutely dream the track.
Yeah,
Yeah, absolutely.
For sure.
Well, we'll leave you to it. Thank you very much, Martin. We'll speak soon.
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Right, and the last thing to do then is just sign off the stream. So it's been a pleasure to commentate alongside with you again, Rob. And looking forward to next week, Spa.
Spa is amazing. Spa
It
is
is.
always amazing.
Boy.
It has that weird ambience that's nothing else gets close to it, I think.
No, absolutely. And until then, Rob, we will speak again next week. But thank you for everyone to join. A couple of shout outs quickly. T Matrix and Arno Brisnick. Thank you very much for the follows. Much appreciated. We will hopefully see you all again next week for Spa-Francorchamps in the Rijnaars Motorsports ACC Season 4 Sprint Racing. Thank you very much. Take care, everyone.
Bye-bye.